So hello adventurers and welcome to the club. In today's episode I want to show you another Altoids style survival tin I have made. And this is actually quite special. As some of you may have seen already, or did read in the title, it's made out of a fish can. Yeah, a sardine can survival kit. And this little strap here, it used to have a little compass inside, but I have removed it as it wasn't accurate and I have to exchange it for a better one. This just snaps in place and then it pulls right out. Just like this. Yeah. Nice little thing. Opens like this. Little tiny carabiner hook. Yeah, not bad. It makes it even more useful. But now it's time for a little explanation. We all have seen those survival kit in a can kits. Cans. Whatever. And, well, actually, as much as I like the idea, I think the contents, I can do better. And that's why I have made my own version of the survival kit in a sardine can. And here it is. So, let's go ahead and open it. Those little rubber bands, some call them ranger bands, are self-made. And I will show in a video how to do this. And yeah, the lid is made out of wood. I have sorted out and filed it till it fits snug. And so, let's dig right into it. Here we have a piece of aluminium foil. Next, a strong water bag. Some hand sanitizer, also good as a fire starter. The next item here is actually two items. Two zip ties, very useful. And here we have a bit tinder. Next on, some sugar-free candy. Just go get a fresh breath if you are finding a nice woman out there. And the next thing is a dextrose candy. Here we have a bit of snare wire. It's very strong, very useful. Some feet of fishing line. As you see, this is all self-made here. We have a little notebook, also self-made. Yeah. The next item, a little piece of rope. Let's put this out. Yeah, of course a lighter. I mean, this thing is far better than the 3 matches they gave you in those sardine can kits. MacGyver purple paper clips, very useful. A piece of bubble gum, a little candle which I have pre-burned so it will ignite easier, a piece of hot glue with 2 pins stuck into it. That's the main brand stuff, the good one. And a band-aid. That's a medical grade one. Anti-stick protection kind of thing, very strong. 2 little safety pins. And glued inside here, a sharp X-Acto blade. And I will add 2 toothpicks, the pencil, and 2... what will it be? I mean, I know it already. but it will be 2 steel nails. Also very useful. I mean, you don't need a hammer out there, just take a big round stone and push them in where you want them, and yeah, that's it. Is it. Here a bit of a close-up of the blade, which I won't take out yet. And yeah, this is my own version of the sardine can survival kit. And now let me give you a nice and slow pan around so you can see all the items I have managed to fit in here. And yes, it is actually about twice as much as in those cans you can buy, and well, if you ask me, I think those items here are also far more useful than the ones you get in the commercially available kit. I mean, those survival cards, yeah, the less said about them the better. And the matches, well, yeah, I like matches, but if you get them wet, you're screwed. And the big tea light candle is also one of those things that just takes up way too much space, so that's why I've used this little beeswax candle. So, now it's time to put my little ranger bands back on, and as you see, they are fitting down here very tight. There is really no chance that this will ever come apart, and that's also one of the things that I wanted to mention, because if you have opened the commercially available fish can kit, there's no way to put all the contents back in. I mean, you could store them, of course, in your pockets if you have enough pockets, or in the supplied water bag, but then you can't use the water bag anymore. So yeah, also a thing that I guess is better here. And the wooden lid, of course, on this box here can also be used as a cutting board, or well, as a fire starter if necessary. And I have added here a bit of duct tape, so yeah, to have a bit of tape extra, it's always a good thing. Yeah, and now let me show you another trick. This thing came with a little compass attached that fell out, so I have to glue it back in, but it's actually quite useful. You have this jeans-like button here, and yeah, and the way I use this is actually quite simple. I just slip it under here, and then I snap the button, and yeah, that way I have something to hang it on. So if it doesn't fit in my pockets, I just hang it on my backpack or something else. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have enjoyed it, well, why not join the club and subscribe to this channel, and leave some comments down below. I read them all. And so, we have finally reached the back part of this video, in which I will tell you a bit about the use cases of certain items in here. Okay, let's start with the tin itself. Well, the tin itself can be used for storage, it can be used for make chart cloth, it can be used to boil something in it, to make a bit of a tea out of pine needles or something like this, or collect small berries or fruits or anything. You actually, it's metal, so you have some nails, you can do all sorts of things, crafting something out of it. The lid, it's made out of wood, so it makes a nice cutting board. You can nail it through something with the nails, make a little sign out of it. rubber bands, numerous uses. You can connect two sticks. Those rubber bands are very strong. You could cut both of them open on one side, make a knot and build a little slingshot. The sticky tape, you can use it as a makeshift band-aid for something larger. The sanitary wipe, hand sanitizer tool, you can use it to sanitize your hands, to sanitize something you've wiped, to clear out wounds, and it's of course highly flammable, so it will make a great fire starter. The snare wire, I don't think it's really useful to build snares with it, but it is a very strong wire, so you can do all sorts of crafting kind of stuff. It is actually far better than having some kind of flimsy rope in here. It's just the same, just twist it together or make a knot in it, and it is very strong. The little rope, bind something together. The little cotton wool can be used as a part of a band-aid. It can be used as a fire starter, or for something like this. The toothpicks, of course, toothpicks are very useful. If you have something between your teeth or so, it's always good to have. And of course, one of the most useful items in here, if not the most useful one, the lighter itself. I mean, having a lighter or not having a lighter can be a decision between life and death. Being able to make a fire easily, this is worth a lot. And the next item, the band-aid, by the way, a medical grade one. High quality. If you cut yourself or something else, if you get a blister while hiking, very useful. This can decide if you are stuck or if you are, if you can keep going. The bubble gum, you can actually use it for some things. Imagine you're dehydrated and just having something to chew on to keep those juices flowing can be quite a relief. And of course you can do something with the paper or even close a little hole with it. And the hot glue and the candle, the nails, numerous uses. The water bag, it can be used to store things, some berries you have collected or something like this, or for water. Just put it in, close it up with a pin and sterilize it. The nails can be used to connect smooth sticks, also the zip ties, and of course the candy, one sugar-free to freshen your breath, if you happen to see a sexy female Bigfoot and wanna look good. The dextrose candy, it's a real energy booster, fishing line and a little notebook, everything, all quite useful. And last but not least, a good little sharp blade to make feather sticks or something, to start a fire or cut small things. Numerous uses here. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget, don't shoot Bigfoot, catch him.